Hello, I am Manny,
I am Aaron.
and this is Am Cousins. We're going to talk about Wano, Act 1. It is episode 892 to 916. So, I have a whole bunch of stuff written down, chronological order, usually, typically, things like that. So, first of all, how are you liking Wano so far?
You could really see that they got a lot more money. The animation is crazy. Like,
Did go up.
it did go up, and I don't know. It just looks cleaner.
I will say, the animation does look cleaner. However, the pacing for Act 1 in the beginning was really bad. I think it was really bad because there were some scenes where it's like we meet Otama, who's a very nice girl, but she says big bro to Luffy a lot, which I mean it's cool because I'm just gonna go everywhere. She meets Ace, and then it turns out she's best friends with Ace, but then it's like she just wants to keep saying big brother all the time to Luffy and about Ace. And
there's one pacing issue that I have a problem with, and it's when we fight Hawkins. And Hawkins is powering up.
I do remember you saying that when we were watching, because Hawkins is cool. Hawkins is doing his like super power up, and he's like big old straw monster thing. But I remember you were telling me 3 minutes.
Him doing that straw power up was like 5 minutes. It was like, and then Zoro cuts him, and it's like, we're done.
It's like, what the heck? Zoro's defending it and stuff, but like just the power up alone, it took so long. That's why I say the pacing is mainly bad, because scenes like that.
But I still liked it. It was still good.
It's good, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, maybe a minute shorter. It's like it would have been good.
It's kind of like they took a break and they didn't know how to do it, so they're getting back into the.
Which I understand. Like sometimes with pacing, you kind of gotta like bring it out a little bit, so then you give time for the manga to get further. And I will say the manga for One Piece is only like 16 chapters.
But also, you said
so it's only like 14. 14 chapters are being animated.
Yeah, I think we're in Whole Cake, and you said that there are only like 4 fillers. No, that's it. No more.
That's the tricky thing, is like there's like hardly any filler in Wano. However, they make up with all the pacing.
Yeah.
Because it's like I like everyone so far. Like Otama's a nice girl. Luffy's obviously wants revenge on people that beat her up, and it's like,
but it's good.
He's just taking so long to like do something.
Yeah.
And then usually, obviously, he's smacking people. That's the only problem I have with Wano Act 1 so far.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's go in order. So we are going to Wano, and it turns out we meet a whole bunch of carp and stuff.
Oh, and the octopus.
And we meet the octopus. And we actually meet him early.
Yeah.
Because he's like sneaking.
Yeah, and then he just... I like that he jumped on the boat, and then even a viewer, was just like, yeah, that's normal. Like, he's there.
Yeah, I mean, every One Piece fan that's like, sees an octopus, it's like, yeah, it's One Piece.
It's One Piece. But, I mean, I have some questions about the octopus.
What?
Like, why did he do what he did? Like, why did he drag him into the ocean and didn't let him escape? Why was he calling the carp?
Yeah, I mean,
like, I don't know what the octopus is about. I don't know if it's like I'm overthinking it, but
well, I think the reason why he was there really is to split them all up, because I mean, also help him get to Wano, but mainly like split them up, because that's how we start Wano.
But like,
everyone split up.
Is he like someone important, or is he just like messing around?
I don't think he's important. I think it's just an octopus.
But he was cool. The giant carp was cool. Actually, getting into Wano, going up the mountain.
And it makes sense of why it's so hard to get to Wano, because the weather's crazy. Yeah. You've got to go up a waterfall, just different things like that.
But it was cool.
Next thing we meet, Otama. Obviously, like I said before, she's being kidnapped by some... we learn later that they're Kaido's men.
Yeah. And
we also learn her fruit, her dango fruit.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
So, she's cool. I like her. I mean...
There's someone in Act 2 that I probably like a little more. But Otama's still cool.
Are you talking about Who I think you're talking about?
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till Act 2.
We're in Act 2.
Well, I mean the review part of Act 2.
What's their name?
I can't. We're not on Act 2. We're on Act 1 right now. Okay, so then obviously Otama's fruit soup. Don't pay attention to him. Otama's fruit is so cool because it's like she has these little dangos. She gives it to some like animal, and then they're her friend.
No,
I'm not gonna tell you. So then, sadly, I mean, Luffy saves her. Blah blah blah. She gives him rice, and then she's still hungry, and then she goes to drink. I'm not telling you. She's drinking the what's it called? The polluted water because of who?
Kaido.
Yeah.
But yeah, her story.
Everyone is sick.
Actually, learning by Ace, I was telling him that Ace went to Wano and met Otama before he joined Whitebeard.
Yeah, because you pointed out because he doesn't have the Whitebeard tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm still like iffy. Like I can check the One Piece wiki to see when, but like he probably did go
but what
before.
Was she saying? Like 4 years ago, he visited.
Yeah, because she met him. I mean, you can even tell by her. She's like really young.
Mm-hmm.
And then he helps them, feeds them, meets someone else. So then she's sick, and then we gotta help her, which is very nice, but obviously pacing.
Yeah, but we travel to Wasteland, and we
need Zoro.
He's saving this weird woman,
this mysterious woman. But it was cool seeing Zoro again because, like, if you're watching weekly, it's been like 2 years since we've seen Zoro in Zo.
Yeah, I've been binging it, so
he's been binging it.
It's kind of like I'm seeing him like in One Piece time. Like it's been a couple months.
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Yeah, it's been a few months. But it was cool seeing Zoro again, and then obviously we're like, Zoro, we gotta help this girl, and then Luffy's like, well, I'm busy eating.
Yeah, and then we meet Hawkins, and we find out Hawkins is actually a subordinate of Kaido.
Yeah.
So I was surprised because back in Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, we see that Apu, Kid, and
they're all having
Hawkins
like a conversation to meet up and
become an alliance.
Yeah.
And then Kaido falls from a sky island.
Kaido's like,
and he said, I want to die. But he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't die. And then obviously Hawkins is a bad guy now.
Yeah.
So that was the pacing. Obviously it's like I shortened up to like 3 minutes. Like the whole thing that we just explained was like 20
I like
episodes.
how our pacing is probably bad too.
Yeah, I mean ours is too fast, but theirs is too long. So you gotta find the middle ground. So then obviously it was cool to see Hawkins again. It's been a while. And then the new art and his new power up, he's got this big straw monster thing. It was cool because he's super strong. Obviously, he's a supernova.
And then we go to the city of leftovers.
Yes, and we meet Kiku.
Yep, Okiku,
and then
she's really tall.
She's really tall, and she's also a samurai.
Yes.
We learn later on
something's off about her.
That's her secret. It's like she's actually a samurai. Well, I have it later. So. Yeah, so obviously she's suspicious. Obviously she's super tall, bro. It's like, what the heck? Why is she so tall?
Yeah.
And then Otama gets kidnapped again. I don't really remember how, but she gets kidnapped again, and then we have to save her from Holden.
Batman and the Gazelle guy.
Oh, that's right. We meet Batman. One Piece has Batman.
One Piece has ninjas and Batman. You know, best of all worlds.
So then Luffy has to beat up Hold'em, but then right before he even beats up Hold'em, he has to defeat the sumo guy who wants to marry Kiku.
Weird pacing. Like when we were watching, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna go rescue Otama," and then Luffy's like, "All right, I'm gonna go rescue him."
Yeah.
Hold up.
Samurai. She's being tortured right now.
Yeah.
Let me
go do a sumo match.
Let me go sumo this guy. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like the pacing. That's the only problem for me.
He beats him up.
Keep saying it.
He gets Hold'em.
Then he fights Hold'em, and then he Red Hawks the crap out of Hold'em
because he finds out that Hold'em was torturing.
Yeah. And then he was like, "I'm sick. I'm sick of this."
Yep. And then that's when I'd say that's when.
What, you look at my list?
That's when I'm not good with names. That's when Otama but really sees Ace and Luffy.
Oh yeah, because of the Red Hawk. I mean, that's even when they showed it in Fisherman Island. He's going Red Hawk, and it even shows like the silhouette of Ace behind him, which was cool. But then obviously they defeat Hold'em, all this stuff, which was really cool. Is they actually steal all the Paradise Farm food.
Yeah.
And they actually
go treasure boat of food.
Yeah, and they go to give it to the leftover town. But what was also mixed in all this was Speed, another person who's in charge, like Hawkins.
Yeah.
Turns out is a horse, and then Horse Smile used.
What are they called? Like headliners?
Yeah,
headliners of
so the yeah. So then Otama actually gives her a dango fruit, and she's like, "Oh yes, Otama, you're my master," which was really funny.
Yeah, but it's really interesting how
Luffy
her fruit
was like, Luffy was like, "Let's go."
Yeah, because
she said it doesn't work on humans.
Yeah,
but obviously it worked on the Smiles. We see Law again.
Yeah,
you know, Law was
see
like,
Law and
Beppo.
Beppo with the runs.
Yeah. Poor Beppo's got diarrhea because he ate the poisonous fish.
Hmm.
So then after we solve all of this problems with Hold'em and stuff, we go to Odin's castle.
Yes.
Which was really cool.
So I was super surprised.
Because we see all the graves of everyone.
All the gravestones of all the people we've been...
Kinemon, Kandro, Raizo.
I didn't know if they died
recently
before Luffy got there, or if they've always been dead.
Even Luffy was confused.
Yeah, because Law was saying that, like, everyone thinks they're ghosts. So I was like, have we been talking to ghosts the whole time? Like,
yeah, even Law's not helping the situation at all. Okay, so then obviously it turns out everyone's fine. Yeah. So then Kinemon says, well, the reason why there's graves here is because we're actually 20 years from the past. And it's like, what? What does that even... You don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I did not know what that meant.
It's still confusing. What the heck does he mean?
Do we get the story in Act 1?
So we do meet... There was some weird lady named Toki who might be Momonosuke's mom. And she was like...
What are you talking about, bro?
That's what she said. It was in Act 1. She was saying, like... I'm just going to say it. Toki, Momo's mom... says, I'm going to send you 5 to the future in 20 years. Obviously, it's still vague, but we don't really understand. So she does say, I have the time frame.
I was making the connection of, it's kind of like Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack, he's about to kill, no, I can't think of it.
If you know the name, leave it in the comments. Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't remember.
Samurai Jack is about to kill him, and he sends him into the future where he rules. And so it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to send you you 5 heroes or you 5 people to the future and resurrect our dream.
So in that whole Kinemon telling, like, we're from 20 years in the past, we learn about someone named Odin. We don't really know.
Yeah.
We also meet this mysterious other samurai, Shutenmaru. He's the big fat guy on the bull all the time.
Oh, yeah.
We learn about him because he's... What did they say? I think Kinemon said, or Kiku said, like, he's the strongest out of all of us. Mm-hmm. Which is like...
The strongest samurai in the world, they say.
Well, I mean... He's strong, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So then we're telling the truth and all that, and then Kaido's, like, drinking a little bit, and he's like, well, let me go deal with all of this.
Yeah.
So then he's going, and we actually learn Kaido has a dragon fruit.
Yeah. Because
he turns into a dragon when he's all drunk.
We also learn who Kinemon's wife is.
Oh, yeah. So we learn that Kinemon's wife is Tsuru from the one that helped Otama in the beginning from being sick, which was cool. Oh, I forgot to mention Tsuru in the beginning, I think. But it was...
Not really. We say mysterious girl that Zoro finds.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
It's all connected.
So we meet her, which is cool. We learn they're married, which is funny. Because Kinemon is Kinemon. It's a perv. And it's like he's actually married.
Yeah.
So like Kaido's drunk. And then Hawkins tells him, like, oh, they're on Odin's castle. Because he heard some stuff, but he doesn't know.
Yeah, but also he says, I just lied. Just to get him off of the town.
He told Jack.
Yeah, he told Jack, I just lied to get him off the town.
So he wouldn't destroy it. So then Kaido's like, oh, I'm all drunk. And then he decides to do this big blast breath, which was super cool. Really beautiful animation.
Mm-hmm.
And he blasts the mountain. And it's like...
Apu? No.
Kaido blasts the mountain, which is like crazy. And then it turns out like everyone might be dead. And then it's like Luffy's angry. Law's like, well, we gotta do something. So Luffy goes crazy and angry, and then he decides to go, you know what, I'm gonna fight Kaido right now. And I'm like, dang, bro, this guy is not ready. Like, he's too angry. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
So I was saying that Luffy gets angry, and he decides to go Gear 4, and he's like, I'm gonna fight Kaido right now.
Yeah, and it was a good fight. Like, he was getting punches in.
It was going crazy.
It was making me wonder, is Big Mom's like an impenetrable skin her thing, or like a super strong like emperor thing?
Well, I have more of an idea. I don't really want to. I'm just gonna say that all the emperors are strong.
Alright, because I was thinking like, will Kaido even get hurt by these punches? Like, Big Mom wasn't even getting hurt.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Kaido, obviously, Luffy's going crazy. He's beating the crap out of him, doing all these combo attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kaido's like, you know what?
I'm done with
And then
this.
he does the Thunder Bagua, and he just smacks the crap out of Luffy. Luffy's face is all bloody and destroyed.
And he goes unconscious.
And then, boom. And I think that's how Act 1 ends, was with Luffy's defeat. Because then we learn later on in Act 2 some other stuff. Yeah. So it was really surprising because Act 1, it's like, we're finally getting to Wano, and we end Act 1 with Kaido smacking Luffy.
So I kind of understand why the pacing's all weird, because like, you gotta introduce like this new place, you know?
And I will say there was one thing, like, with One Piece, is like, every villain Luffy fights, he loses the first time. Like when he fought Crocodile, he died. He died in the, what's it called? The desert. When he fought
even the Sea King in episode 1.
Yeah, he actually did lose. And then when he fought Lucci, he got sent into the, what's it called? The buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember about Dofi.
Dofi...
I know there is a point where obviously he runs out of hockey in Gear 4. But I feel like there was another time, but I don't remember.
I can't think of... No. I mean, he fights a lot of people in Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Big Ma gets smacked.
Yeah, he gets smacked the first time Big Mom knocks him.
Knocks him out.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like Kaido beating him easily, what sucks because he beat him easily.
Yeah, like he was taking all those punches,
and then
he's taking his lumps and it's not doing anything, and then he just smacks him once.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. He always loses, so it makes sense. At the same time, it's like he didn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I don't think. I mean, there's other, obviously, as always, there's stuff we missed.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like we missed, like seeing what the rest of the crew's up to. Like Frankie's a house builder.
Yeah, Frankie's.
Usopp selling oil.
Robin's being a geisha.
Dancer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. And then Nami is helping.
Nami just gets in there with everyone else. Zoro is just a Ronin, just traveling.
Oh yeah, Zoro's just traveling. Zoro's animation when he was like, they had that little scene where.
Oh yeah, where he's about to get executed. Yeah. And he just kills him.
And then he finds out the truth. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of small stuff like that. I think.
But all in all, setting up Wano is really cool, and it just gets, after watching that, it got me more excited for Act 2, and then.
I will say halfway through, I think that pace they pick up, but like Wano's being really cool, and animation's up, pacing's a little slow, but
I'm excited. It's a good intro, I'd say. Pacing a little wonky, but I mean, I've seen bad pacing in my days of anime.
But I'm just saying, because like some One Piece arcs can be long, but like this one just feels a little longer.
But I really like it. I really like getting into Wano and seeing this whole new world, because like it's completely different from what we've seen, because they're isolated. Yeah,
Wano's isolated. Everyone's like prehistoric, like old Japan, just things like that.
So super excited.
Yeah, So we'll do more in the future, obviously, like always. We'll talk about One Piece, because that's what we're trying to focus on right now, is him catching up to One Piece. And
after that, we
could do other shows.
Leave us comments on
what you recommend.
Yeah.
Because we're thinking about doing, like, ranking of kings, because I've heard that's been interesting.
Yeah. I'm watching My Dress Up Darling. Really good.
Not me.
He's missing out. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like. Remember, drop comments if anything, questions, things we've missed.
We always miss something.
Anything.
Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, lets you notify when we upload. And other than that, I think that's it. See ya.
See ya.